Start the streaming. Yay! It started. We started the stream. Good. Welcome on back, everybody. Exiting host mode, doing all that stuff. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you oh so much, Twitch. You're the best. You are the best. Take that audio down just slightly, because those bars are looking a little bit high. I saw, Mystical, you were here like on time. You were here before this shit even started off. You were sitting there talking to Moobot. You were like, hey, Moobot, how's it going? Yeah, that's cool. You know, just chilling, hanging out. Gramanium Defiant. Jolly Brown, what's up? Rohan, good to see you. Welcome on back in. You know what I need to do? I need to turn on the light in here. That's one of the reasons why that back window looks so bright. It's because the camera's freaking out. There's too much contrast. Well, maybe not. Fuck off, sunlight. It's like a portal to heaven behind me. I gotta figure out. I'm gonna have to put a blanket over that window, and it's really disappointing because I don't like covering windows and shit. But I'm gonna have to. Like, it's so bright. It's like deafeningly bright. Oh yeah, this game's alright. It's kind of in the same spot that Don't Starve is. That's what I like. If you remember when Don't Starve first came out on Steam, like with its first patch, this game is very, very similar. There's not a whole lot to do. There's not a whole lot of depth, but there's bones there, and you can play around with them if you really, really want to. I mean, it's a possibility. This will probably be the last time I stream it, maybe, just because there's not a lot of game here. Like, really, you can breeze through the game pretty quickly. We're going to start over because my last colony, I learned some things. My last colony was my first playthrough. We're going to do another playthrough now and see how this kind of goes. Oh, we got two people who are dancers now. Gastrophobia has a fear of kitchens and culinary arts. Well, that's fine. I don't care about that. Cannon will fall asleep anytime, any place. And then slow learner. Naturally robust. I'll probably go with Yvette then. Yvette's hair looks like scrambled eggs. It's making me kind of hungry right now. I'll be honest. I don't think my colony is called Pigpen. No, my colony is called Pork Orca. There we go. And then we'll take... Maybe I can shuffle somebody in that's better. See, that's like a little bit better right there because this character has lots and lots of skills, and I like that better. Let's go... I don't think I want anybody narcoleptic right now. I think I could avoid narcoleptic. Just because that seems a little annoying. A yokel. Brightest star in the sky cannot do research. Yeah, but... they're pretty good at everything else. I mean, it sucks that she has learning skill even though she can't... Ooh. Holy shit, this guy's got the stats. Alright, apparently we're going with Elvira. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Dan Wolf, good to see you again. Welcome on in. I feel like my microphone is moving. There we go. Gotta wrench that back into place. Stress response, he is a vomiter. Okay, I didn't even know that was a thing. I just want people to have skill sets. That's all that I've ever wanted. Flatulence. Some duplicates are just full of it. Well, we have to have somebody that farts. And then Spike's name is gonna be like... butt trumpet. And then this lady falls asleep, and so she's gonna be we'll call her Shit Fountain. Yay. And then this one is narcoleptic. We'll call him Snoozy Susie. Perfect. Embarkation. Oh wow, this base is like suspended. What happens if I dig out the space that's underneath our portal? What happens then? We've got lots of copper, which is pretty cool. I'm okay with that. We've got oxylite right there producing oxygen for us, so that'll be good. The water supply is a little far away. Ooh, I like that shimmer effect that they put on the metals. That's kind of cool. I never noticed that the last time we played. That's kind of interesting. So we've got Butt Trumpet, Shit Fountain, and Snoozy Susie. Endgame Wizard. Thank you very much for letting that roll over. Yeah, Lord Derpestein, we should be doing a new colony. I don't know, I was salty yesterday. And so I want a colony that is not encumbered by salt. There we go. Perfect. They can get to work. They can do their thing. I'm actually probably just going to bulldoze all of this right here. What is that right there? That's coal? Oh, good. Oh, Homeland. Thank you very, very much, man. I appreciate the bits. That's very, very kind. Now, were those bits derived from an actual bit purchase? Or were those bits derived, I know this is very tacky to ask, but are those did you watch ads to get those bits? I'm just curious. I like to understand where people are getting all these bits from, because every time I come online, it just, like, rains bits down upon me. And so I want to know if people are watching, like, the little Amazon ads or whatever to get bits, or are they just, like, out buying them? Like, when bits first came out, everybody was like, yeah, I'll never buy those. So that's the only reason I'm curious. It's a tacky question, but I just want to know where people are getting all these bits from. Oh, okay. I got you. That's cool. Well, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. So we're knocking out some coal over here. Taking care of business. There's a bunch of oxylite. Like, seriously, we actually have a pretty good supply of oxylite around. I'm happy about it. Can you guys dig the 4th layer? Is that possible? Or can you only dig the 3rd layer? I think they can only dig a 3rd layer. This guy over here looks like he's already... Hey, it's Pork Orca! Yay! Pork Orca! Pork Orca! Hey, what's up, Shaft? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, Agaroth. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kazekage, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. So that looks like, what is that, contaminated water? Okay. So we gotta make sure there's no, like, methane leaks or anything else around us. Got to plan out what we want to do here, because we need to get to a water source at a reasonable rate. Hey, what's up, Alpaca? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Mystical, do I like Spam? Like, oh, Mordman, thank you very much for that tip. Do I like Spam like the food? I love Spam. My family's Hawaiian. We put Spam on everything. Spam Saimin, Spam Musubi. Just fry Spam and just eat it by itself. Spam sandwiches, Spam with breakfast. We had lots of Spam growing up. Spam was a big deal in my family. You're absolutely correct. There is water to the left. Okay. Well, then there you go. I actually fucked that up. I am going to try and do better this time around. So what I would like them to do first is we're going to replace all this with a tile floor. Let's go ahead and move some of that up. I'm going to put my access ladder right here. And then what I'd like to see is I'm going to try and get things organized nice and early. And we're not going to fuck with the oxylite right now. Not gonna fuck with the oxylite. We're gonna leave it alone. But everything else we're gonna put them to work on. I'd like a pneumatic door to go right there. They're building up the ladders so they can get all that done. I'd like to see this dug out to, like, there. Sounds pretty good. That sounds like it'll work. That'll get us a reasonable supply of both copper. Oh my god! Agaroth, thank you very, very much, man. Yeah. So basically, Spam Agramanium. Thank you very much, man. So Spam is like, it's like processed meat brick, basically. They used to use it back in World War II to feed soldiers. And because of that, in World War II, lots of people in like Polynesia and like the Pacific Islands ended up with a huge supply of Spam because soldiers would bring it over, and it would be in giant stockpiles, and they would give it to the locals and the natives. And so Polynesian people and Pacific Islander people tend to eat a lot of Spam. It's very, very popular. It is a popular meal. Like, where Spam sells the most has got to be somewhere over there. Like, everything has Spam in it. Like, if you're at McDonald's in Hawaii, you can get Spam. It tastes like bacon, basically. It's like salty bacon is what it tastes like to me. That's kind of what it reminds me of. I will actually cancel one of these two. Oh, never mind. I'm about to deconstruct it. Okay, so get rid of that floor. But yeah, it's kind of like salty bacon is kind of what it tastes like if you've never had it before. Hey, what's up, Eolytic? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I did keep the save, but actually I wasn't a big fan of the way my base was built and the way that I was moving forward because it was my first playthrough and I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. And so I think we were going to die anyways because I was basically flooding my entire base with, I think it was hydrogen that I was flooding my base with on accident. I think I accidentally flooded my base with hydrogen. And it wasn't turning out super well. And so I decided we'll start over and we'll be a little bit more organized this time. Mordman, thank you very, very much for that subscription, brah. Supporting me all up in here, making me feel good with your tummy rubs. What a dude, what a pal, what a bro, what a sweetheart. I don't know if I like calling other people sweetheart. I don't know if I'm feeling that one. That was a first try. I tried something for the first time, and I feel very uncomfortable by it. I think I'm never going to do it again. You don't know until you try, but you got to try at least once. I play Final Fantasy XIV sometimes. Honestly, most of the time that I would be spending playing MMOs, though, I play tabletop. Like this week, I've got at a local tabletop shop, helping teach people how to play D&D. They're doing a beginner's game as a promo for new players, where if you play the beginner's campaign, they'll give you like a 20%, 30% discount off the books if you buy them after. And so there's a whole bunch of new people playing, and they were looking for more people, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't have anybody." And I was like, "Well, if it's only for new players, I can come and I can just supply books and I can help people." Oh, you farted and fell asleep, sick little fuck. I do that every single night. I don't know why I'm making fun of him for it. That seems awfully judgmental to me. I fart and fall asleep every single night. That is my routine. It's what I do. We fart and we fall asleep. But yeah, I'm helping out over there. I'm bringing my books on over, and then actually I'm playing. They wanted me to play as well. I didn't know I was going to be playing, but I'm bringing my books, and I'm helping people learn how to play some D&D at the local game shop on Thursday, which I'm really, really excited about. I finally get to play. I never get to play D&D. I never get to play. I'm always GMing whenever I play D&D. Whenever I play D&D, I've always been GMing, so I very rarely get to play, so I'm excited about it. But it's the beginner's box, so apparently we've all got pre-built characters or something like that. That's fine with me, though. I just enjoy playing tabletop. I don't even care. Like, you could assign me a random character most of the time, and I'll just play and have a good time. I just like D&D. Actually, we should also mine this out so the oxy light gets to this floor, because we're going to need oxygen up here. As you can see, carbon dioxide is kind of flushing its way through here. We've got oxygen building up in this area. I think the maximum pressure is like 2,000 grams or something like that for like a given area. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's something like that. We are going to use this upper little layer. Ah, they fell asleep. We're going to use this upper little layer as a storage place. So basically what I'm going to do is we'll do that right there. I'm going to take some tiles, and I'm going to slap them down right there. And then, oh, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For a little bit of oxygen not included. And I'm going to leave that lower layer in right there so they can get that done. Oh, that's right. I ain't got no toilets yet. I should probably get a toilet. I'll probably put it down here, though, in this area so that it's kind of far and away. Oh, there's oxy light down here, too. God damn, we're in really good shape as far as Oxylight goes. We got far more generous Oxylight this time around than we did in our last playthrough. Spine Roach, thank you very much for that subscription, man. I appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you. On this side, we'll call this metals. We'll call this minerals. We'll call this one organics. When this one's done, we'll call it soil. Basically, I'm going to go through one by one so that we have a storage area for each thing. Oxylight is running out, so we'll probably want to work on that pretty soon. This dude keeps far. Oh, shit. Apparently, I didn't build the toilet in time. Alright, that's cool. Whatever. I wanted the toilet to be down here, though. Although, there's no water around here, so they can shit on the floor for right now, and I'll just have them mop it up and clean it. It's not a big deal. Like, I want them to... Yeah, get all that done so I can build you guys a toilet, and then we'll worry about the rest of it. Bring that down by one more layer so that it gets done. Perfecto. And I was hoping you would not do that, but you did it anyways. That's cool. That's fine. I don't judge you. Minty Shine, thank you very, very much. Subscriptions have been on the rise today. Oh, they peed everywhere. It's okay. I'll just have a mop now. Everybody peeing everywhere. I don't know why they can't just find a bush. Like, why is it so difficult, you know? Alright, so Oxylight's over there. Apparently, I'm not supposed to store dirt inside one of these. So I guess I'll cancel that, and we'll just put, like, consumable ore right there. Then, as far as our... I'll probably need an oxygen algaeizer, whatever the shit it's called, pretty soon. We're going to be able to chill with the Oxylight for a little bit. Let's see here. Stations, furniture, decor, plumbing. So we need an outhouse. Outhouse will go right there. I am going to drop a research station right there. I will also drop a supercomputer on that side, even though we don't quite need it just yet. Yeah, it's basically RimWorld. It's RimWorld and Craft the World combined, basically, if you wanted a rough idea of what the game is. Hey, what's up, Alpha Dildo? How you doing, man? I just like saying your name. Alpha Dildo. The alpha amongst dildos. For all the dildos that there were, or ever would be, he was the alpha. Or she was the alpha. Although it's kind of weird that a phallus would be female. I'm just saying, it's not that it's not allowed, it's just that it's a little bit, I don't think ironic. Oxymoronic, maybe? Alright, so we got a turlet down here. A little bit of food going on. I'll probably dig down to this layer too so that I can get some of this briar and muck root and all that kind of stuff. So we can harvest some food on up. But I'm going to give them some time and let them actually like clean up the base for right now too. Other things that we're going to need is we're going to need beds. So I'll probably put the cots in on this layer. We've only got materials for... We've only got sandstone cots available. And I'm actually going to future load that hella hard so that just like the beds are all in here and they're ready to go. So that no matter who we get that gets added in, yeah, I've heard of House of Many Doors. I've seen it. Alright, so what I wanted to do is I just basically wanted to future-proof and make sure that we have enough beds for the future because I always forget to build beds and then it makes me sad. It looks like our oxylite is running out and that means we're going to need an algae thingy pretty soon. I figure one right here, and we should be solid, like one here, and then we can actually just use one of those piles that consumes carbon dioxide down here, and it'll probably be alright. Let's go ahead and get this moving, so yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a problem right there. I'll run that there, and actually I'm going to try and build a better power system this time around as well. So we've got those two. As far as power goes, we can go with a manual generator. Manual generator, let's start with our power grid over on this side for right now. I mean, this is where all of our electrical shit is, so we might as well. So there we go. As far as batteries go, I could put in 2 of them. That'll work for right now. And then with electrical wire, what I would do is I'm actually going to try and keep this concealed inside the walls for now on. I mean, the daisy chaining is probably going to suck, but at the same time, it looks cleaner than last time. Like, the last power solution we had was fucking garbage, so it's looking pretty good right now. But at least we got something going on. I've got plenty of copper wire. That's actually one of my big complaints about the game right now, is that you have too many resources. Like, if you play RimWorld, or you play Nemoria, or you play, like, Craft the World, you have, like, limited copper and, like, limited iron, basically, to get things done. It's way, way too easy to get, like, tons and tons of metals in this game. But then again, maybe that's not the focal point of the game that they're trying to get after. I don't know. Maybe that's not what they're working towards. Maybe they don't want it to be, like, a resource management thing. That's ugly, and I don't like it, but hey. I'll live with it for right now, I guess. I'll live with it for right now. So we've got some carbon dioxide doing its thing in here. We've got quite a bit on this layer that's starting to percolate a little bit. Especially with the, it's going to get worse with the bathroom before it gets better. So what I would do is I'm actually going to take this right here. Put in a couple of doors. A couple of fart doors just to make it a little bit easier. And then inside this room, we will make ourselves a couple. As far as the plumbing goes, we should probably get started on research then. Let's get started on farming tech first. So farming tech's all good to go. I will assign that to fabricate infinitely. This will also be... Well, doesn't matter for right now. I gotta have blue research in order for that to work. But power should hold out for a little while. We do have to fuel this, unfortunately, with algae, which we've got a decent supply of right here, so I'm not that stressed about it. And in fact, cancel that right there. And what we'll do So we'll take these ladders down to there. Just keep the base building so that I can get after this algae in just a moment, because we are going to need it. We're going to need it very, very badly. Inside this one, call it organic. Yeah, that's fine. We'll call that organic, and then we've run out of our oxystone or whatever, too. I'm just putting in the doors to look pretty. I'm not putting the doors in, like, it doesn't matter. I'm putting the doors in, yeah, they're chain link fence doors. I don't think they do anything. I'm just putting stuff in at the moment because it's fun. Oh, I got a new person. Let's choose a duplicate. We can go with a narcoleptic yokel, a bottomless stomach. There might actually be several black holes in a trench coat. Dimensionally adept. I believe it because that's what my wife's hairstyle looks like right there. And she can eat a lot of food too. She makes it disappear. She's so little though. She's so little and dainty, and she's like, hi. And you're just like, I can't believe how much food that girl can eat for her size. That's a good thing though. It's never fun to take like a girl out to dinner or like go out on a date and you order like the BLT or you get like a big old like triple cheeseburger or some shit, and she's over there with like chicken Caesar salad. She's like, what the fuck? Order a real meal. Ah! You're making me feel like a fatty right. I mean, I'm still going to order it, but you're making me feel like a fatty right now. Oh, I can't cycle these. Okay, well, I'll go with dimensionally inept. Cannot perform building jobs. Interesting. I guess I'll go with bottomless stomach. So they should be able to bang out that first research really, really rapidly. Like, I doubt we're going to have a problem with it. I do get the resources when I build the floor, right? I was going to say, I was hoping it would add it right there. And it does scooch things up, so I'm not losing anything right there either. Let's keep things crushing along. I'm going to dig this area right here. Is that coal? Is that what that is? Oh, it's dirt. Okay, I need coal. I think that's coal right there. That was the other thing. Our other map is we had, like, no coal on it. It was brutal. Yeah, salads suck ass. Salad is the worst. Like, who invented that shit? They'd be like, I want to eat what a rabbit eats. Look at that bunny going, that looks delicious. I'm going to go do that. No! Fuck that! Bring me meat! Bring it now! Meat and a big knife. Doobie 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 doobie. Alright, so that research should be finished pretty soon. They're all going to sleep and do their thing. She's sitting over here farting carbon dioxide and methane gas into our sleeping area, which is a little bit upsetting. What's up, Scream? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Scream. Whoa, whoa. A chill runs up your spine, closer to your brain. Chilling touch of fear. It draws you closer in as you try to fight back to the silence where you hide. Hey, what's up, Mohas? How you doing? That's my favorite Misfits song. That song goes hella hard. Ew. All of those sound terrible, Petey. Like, every single one of those has an object that I would take out of the salad and put it by itself, and it would be more delicious than with the salad added. Yeah, like, why can't we have a meat salad? Or like a cheese stick salad? Or like a French fry salad? Huh. How'd you guys manage that one? Not mad about it, but kind of just like WTF survivors. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to think about it. Not going to think about it. Hey, Godzilla Fanuck! Thank you. I appreciate that tip. That's very, very kind of you. You are absolutely 100% my favorite person as of right now. I declare it. Let it be written upon the stones in the runes that Godzilla Fanuck is apparently my favorite for right now. Dude, it was so noisy last night. I didn't sleep at all. There was like 50-mile-an-hour winds here or some shit, and just all night, there's something outside. I haven't lived here that long. I'm in a new house now, and I haven't lived here that long. and something outside goes bang, 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 like every 2 seconds when it's windy out. And I didn't know about it till last night. I got to go outside and try and figure out what the fuck it was tonight after I get done with the stream and all my YouTube stuff. Yeah, like a bacon salad. What's up, Social? How you doing, man? A bacon salad would be amazing, too. Just bacon. Just bacon with other stuff mixed in. Dude, you know what I had? I went to Denny's the other day, and I got, like, the steak and egg skillet thing. It's like a skillety thing, and it's got red potatoes, it's got eggs, it's got onions, it's got peppers, and it's got 2 eggs that are fried on top of it. Dude, it was so good! I was like, I do not expect much from Denny's. I really sincerely don't. And I ordered it, and I was like, we're at Denny's right now. It'll probably be like, meh. But it was so good. I was like, damn, that really, really hit the spot. That was the fucking best. Hey, what's up, Diarrhea? How you doing? Naznim, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. The only thing I like green are my Ninja Turtles. That's it. That's the only thing. Oh, good. We finished our research, so we've got some new stuff. Got some new stuff. Let's see what we got going on here. So for oxygen generation, we've got an algae terrarium over here. The algae terrarium is going to cost me 400 dirt, and it will recycle carbon dioxide into a small amount of oxygen. So we're going to put that inside of there just as like because people don't come down here very often anyway, so we're not going to need like a huge amount of oxygen in there, but some oxygen is probably good. Planter boxes and microbe mushers are probably where we want to go next. Mush! Mush! Dude, I always wanted to do like a bobsled thing, like an Iditarod thing. That should be so gangster. I feel like it would be awesome, and I kind of want to do it. I'm going to put in a door right there. I'm just going to try and keep this like infinitely expandable, just so everything's going the way I want it to. Let's pick a new research. What I hope they add is that they let you just queue up research. Hey, Subsist Cyber, thank you very, very much, man. It's very kind of you. I appreciate your subscription. Let's go with power regulation might be good, but let's start with liquid piping first because we're going to be working towards getting water really, really soon over from this area. And in fact, that's where I'm building to right now. I'm probably going to have to add stairs to go up so that we have like a little cistern right here. No, I don't want to do that. I take it back. I don't want to do that. Let's dig first. Let's dig first and we'll sort it out from there. So I'm going to get all that nice and dug out. And I must go to fetch the water till the day that I am grown. Kitties are all small and fluffy. My kitty weighs like 5 stone. Have I ever beat FTL? No, I've made it to the last boss a bunch of times, and it always falls apart there. Like, I always feel like winning an FTL is largely related to luck and what loot you can get to drop, because I noticed that if certain items drop, I get to the end every single time, and if certain other things don't drop, then it's like, well, I accept that I'm not going to make it the whole way. That was actually one of my big complaints about FTL is it's a little bit too much luck-based. There's a lot of skill in that game, but at the same time, there's just certain things that if they don't come through on your playthrough, you're at a severe disadvantage, I guess. My opinion on top knots, they belong on Samurai and nowhere else. Like, the man bun is not a hairstyle that I'm into, I'll be super honest with you. It's not a thing that I'm just like, man, just shave that shit, bruh. If you got long hair, you know what's going to happen? You're going to duke up, you're going to square up, and somebody's just going to grab that shit and just start wailing on you. And people are going to be like, oh, why you pulling hair? Why you pulling hair? That's a bitch move, son. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He won the fight. It's impossible to say somebody pulled a bitch move when they kicked your ass. It just doesn't work like that. And so, like, whenever I have long hair, all I can think is just, like, liability. Like, somebody's going to grab it and just start whooping me. I don't know. It's something I think about a lot. I had long hair, and that's what always happens. Somebody try to grab your hair, and you'd be like, oh, no, back up, son, back up. Hey, what's going on, Ursula? How you doing, man? Milk bone. Sorry, bro. We'll probably stop playing tomorrow. I'm not a huge fan of it either. Like, the game is cool, but I don't understand all the hullabaloo around it right now. Like, it's basically RimWorld, but a really, really, really primitive, pretty version. I mean, Gun, there's other streams. I mean, there's plenty. I mean, or you can just play the game yourself and build however you want. It's all good. I like things to be organized, though. My world has to be organized. If it's not organized, then I'm just stressed and upset. I need things to be like... Yeah. Don't Starve is by far a superior game. But then again, Don't Starve has like 2 expansions and like 3 years of development behind it. So there's an argument to be made there as well. I think this game is in the exact same spot that Don't Starve was when it first came out. And that is to say there's not a whole lot to do. Like, it's pretty and it's a cool concept, but there's not a whole lot of stuff to do, and you'll probably be done with the game in like 2 hours. And then you'll just be sitting around waiting for patches to drop. So, like, I keep seeing people on Twitter and stuff being like, it's the best game of 2017! And I'm just like, that seems like a really premature evaluation. I can name 5 games right now that are better than this game that have come out since the first. This is a very, very primitive tech alpha. That's all that it is. It's not that great of a game. It's a good game compared to a lot of the other early access shit on Steam. But that's not saying much considering the vast volume of bullshit on Steam. It's just like, this game needs at least 6 more months on the burner before I'll even consider talking about it by relation to other games. Lep, I don't know, maybe. It's possible. My tea ran out. How can I be happy without tea? This is what happens when I hang out with Brits too much. You see what happens? I hang out with all English people, all British people, all UK people, all week long. Roll Forward is my only social contract. And now, every day, I just sit around drinking tea all the time, man. It's a son of a bitch. Well, I mean, you could just go down the channel right now for the 5 games. Ooh, Kagara Faye. Hey, welcome back, Kagara. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. The Wild 8 is really fantastic. Holy Potatoes is really good. That's what I would do, is I would just go down the list for what I'm playing right now. Matt Edge, thank you very, very much, man. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab another tea. Northgard is absolutely fantastic. There's a lot of cool titles. There's a lot of cool titles. And I'm not going to pause the stream to go look because I got a bad memory. But I could go through my Steam library right now and list them for you. It's one of those things where I just think that's a really, really premature evaluation. And I keep seeing it from, like, big people. Like, I keep seeing it from, like, big reviewers who should know better. And I'm just like, so have we lost all objectivity at this point just because it's Clay? Is that what's happened here? Like, I understand Clay is somewhat of a golden goose in the indie community, but at the same time, sorry, a golden cow, not a golden goose. A golden cow in the indie genre. But at the same time, this you've played the game like more hours than I have, and that proclamation does not seem to be accurate by any metric to me. Then again, I could be wrong, I suppose. It could be the greatest game of all time. And we've got contaminated dirt that we can break down into fertilizer. I'd probably do this over here. What does that say? Algae terrarium. Oh, I need water for the algae terrarium to work. Well, that's a good thing we're working towards the algae terrarium then. It's a good thing we're working our way on over there. Oxygen on this side is a little bit rough. Toilet's almost full. I'll muck that after they get up in the morning and after they eat their next meal. How much food do we have remaining? We've got 9,000 kilocalories remaining. Hey, what's up, ODS? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Champ Doom, I'm probably going to come up with some merchandising options. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that I want to do with Twitch that I couldn't do on YouTube, and so I'd like to come up with like an XP system or something like that, where the bot, for every hour watched, you get like XP and you like level up, and when you level up, you get like discount coupons to like buy like Nerd Castle hoodies and shit like that. Like, I'd like to get it all set up, and as we move more towards Twitch, and believe me, I've already started to get the salty emails. I'm not even lying to you. Yesterday's stream, dude, I got a bunch of emails from people being like, why are you selling out and leaving us on YouTube? I'm like, I'm not leaving. I'm still doing YouTube. It's just that, like, I'll be honest with you. I'm probably not quitting YouTube. I'm just burned out right now and I need a break. I need to do something else that I think is fun. And streaming is super fun and I enjoy doing it. And it gives me something to do during the day. And it helps me earn a living. And so it's like, well, I'm mixing things up because if I keep going on YouTube at the rate that I'm going right now, I'm going to burn out. And I'm just going to flat out quit and just go, like, get a job, basically, because I can feel it already. I'm burning out, like, super quickly. And so, yesterday I was in a bit of a mood, and I may have stated things a bit harshly. I'm not quitting YouTube. It's just that I'm shifting things over to Twitch for a while because I find it to be more fun. I need change right now. I need to shake things up because I'm super ridiculously burned out. Like, really, really burned out. Aw, thank you, Kagara. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be playing Sunless Sky. Sunless Sky will be fun. Really, really excited about Sunless Sky, actually. That should be a very, very cool title. So we've got contaminated oxygen over here. We've got oxygen or hydrogen veins over here. Okay. Is the point of the game to, like, dig to the surface and escape? Like, what is the point of the game? That's the other thing, is, like, uncut LPs have really, really, really been hurt by live streaming, because what I can do right now is this is the exact same thing that I do for YouTube. The only difference is you guys get to interact with me one-on-one. Like, you guys get to hang out here, and you can pose questions while I'm playing, and you can make jokes with each other while playing, and, you know, it has everything YouTube has, but with more interaction, basically. And I do think that's why streaming is absolutely killing the long-cut LP genre right now. I think that's why you're seeing a lot of other people go over to, I think that's why you're seeing a lot of people go over to Twitch, and that's why you're seeing a lot of people move over to, like, 3-minute montage videos and stuff like that, too. A ceiling lamp. That costs electricity, though, huh? A mess table so they can eat and remove stress. Yeah, do that. That's fine. We don't need to move too rapidly. Let's just get some stuff done. Aw, Kagara. Thank you very, very much. And Drake Durzo! It's your anniversary. Happy birthday, Drake Durzo. Happy birthday to you. Thanks for letting that roll over, man. You made it to a year. You made it to a year. I am actually, for Drake, I am working right now. I actually texted the artist right before this stream. He's working on new icons that reward you guys for being subscribed longer and longer and longer. They'll look different, and they'll get more and more awesome. So just be aware. You will be rewarded for your patronage soon. The thing is, they added all these features when I was taking my hiatus and just, like, detoxing and recharging. And so that's why I don't have them set up. All right. So what do I want to do now? Let's put in some tiles and we can bang this shit off here. So I need one more tile right there. I'm thinking we just put tiles in like so, and I got to make sure they don't build out of order though right here because I don't want this to spill all over the floor. But this will give us a nice little cistern area that we can play around with. Perfect. All right, so they're getting, oh, Zavai and Blueberry Gaming. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Yeah, we are going to need food soon. That is a good point. Let's go ahead and get the whatchamafucket built. The microbe musher. We'll get that moving. So these guys are getting pretty good power right now. Pretty good power. These guys on the opposite end are... Oh, cool. There's like a light overlay. There's all kinds of cool stuff. So slightly toxic, very toxic. That's the other thing is I think they need to make the, I know it's an early alpha, but I'd like to see the gas system be a little less flickery and fluttery. Like, I don't know. I don't like how when you're looking at the map, you see like these random, like if you turn this off, I don't like how you see just like random patches like phasing in and out of like different colors. And I'd like it to be more organized. Like the stuff comes at the top and you can see it all up there. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's just a representation thing for me right now. I'm trying to get the ceiling lamps, too. So the batteries are doing their thing. That's looking pretty good over there. We need the microbe musher. That's at a minus 120%. My guess is that we probably want this to be a little bit closer then. Although I suppose we could put this on different batteries. But that kind of like, I don't know. Having everything on the same grid kind of makes it feel simpler to me. Doesn't it, though? It makes it feel a little bit more simple, right? I don't know. I kind of like having everything on one grid. Like having wires and shit jumping all over each other like Factorio style and shit. It's too much, man. Alright, well, microbe musher, you can go in here. We got the ration box, so that'll chill for right now. I need wiring more than anything else. Do something like that right there. Nice. Hey, what's up, puppies? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Watch out, the dirt thing you were mining over in the water might contaminate it. I don't know if it will. It might. It's possible. But I'm not 100% sure about that. It may or may not. Do we have the stuff that we need? Am I done with that research? Can we go in on... Oh, no, it's halfway done. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I'd like to see the wiring system messed around with a little bit. I don't know. Like, in your house, all of your shit is wired to the same fuse box, you know what I mean? In fact, maybe the fuse box would actually be the solution. So instead of, if you take a look at the power system right now... Actually, there. So if you take a look at the power grid right now... So the system is strained. What would be cool is actually if you could run the wire to a fuse box... The fuse box then would offset any penalty, and then you could run from the fuse box to anywhere, because that's actually how it functions in your real house, is that you get the electricity from the main tap, it goes to the fuse box, and the fuse box distributes things all over the house to where it needs to go, so that you're not getting weird daisy chains and shit going on. That would actually be a really elegant solution, so you'd have to pick carefully where your fuse box goes, because it could start fires and stuff like that when it goes out, but any wire coming off the fuse box would get no penalty. Whereas, you know, if you're daisy chaining the shit straight from the generator on over, you're going to get penalties and whatnot. That's kind of a cool idea. I like it. I like it. Not just because I came up myself. No, Comcast didn't fix it. I'm still getting, it's just, they're denying it, but I'm getting, they throttle my neighborhood in the evenings for usage because apparently my area is my neighborhood is a high usage area or something. I don't really know. Go ahead and get a little bit more construction done. Oh, good, it's done. Well, make me mush bars, please, and just do that endlessly because we need lots and lots and lots of them. Oh, I've got a new duplicate, too. Yay! Dupli time! In general, I don't smoke weed a whole lot anymore. Sometimes I'll smoke on weekends or whatever, but I don't get high before I record or anything like that. Makes me unmotivated. When I'm super high, I can't get anything done because I'm just like, fuck it. Like, I already have, like, a real, like, kind of just, like, I don't give a shit rampaging streak where if somebody tells me to do something, I'll be like, nah, I'm not going to do that because you told me to do it in a way that I don't like. So I'm just not going to do it, and that sucks to be you. I don't know. I've got, like, a really, really rampaging alpha deep down inside of myself that doesn't like to be told what to do. And smoking weed makes that so much worse. Where I'm just like, fuck it. I'm not going to record videos today. And so in general, I stay away from weed when I have things to do. On the weekends, I smoke a lot, though, sometimes. Depends on the weekend. Anemic. Oh, athletics -5. Okay. So we probably don't want to put her on the electrical thing. We don't want her generating our electricity, I guess is the point right now. Hey, Milkbone now. We shouldn't be playing anything else today. Creative, what's up? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Ah, shit. Somebody's got to muck that toilet. I wasn't paying attention. That thing is super ridiculously overburdened. And so it's going to be out of order for a minute, but we should be all right, I think. So highest stress is 22. Population is 5 in Pork Orca. We don't have a whole lot of food available, but that's because this machine over here is not pooping it out fast enough. Theriac, thank you very much for letting that roll over. My favorite color is green. Favorite color is green. Very much so green. I think we got too much power stuff going on right now. It's going to cost us later on. Going to need better generation solutions. But the better generation solutions all produce like tons of carbon monoxide and shit. So I got a liquid pump over here. If I can put that right there, that'd be fantastic. And then we could run piping to places. which I think would be a valid choice. And in fact, I could make like a reservoir. It's kind of a cool idea. Make like a little bathtub up in here out of actual tiles. Did you finish off the bathroom? Good, he finished off the bathroom. Good for you. You actually did a job. I'm proud of you. So we've got blank canvases, increases decor opinion. Do I just put them in the background? Sculpting blocks, tasteful memorials, flower vases. Okay. Well, here, just turn these into alls. I don't really care what goes in those. We're just kind of out of storage space. There. I just want the floor to be cleaned up. There's so much detritus and little things laying around. Eco? I don't know what that is, greased. The previous build I wasn't happy with. I made some mistakes with it because it was my first time playing the game that I wanted to rectify by trying again, basically. So that's going to become fertilizer. Once we have fertilizer in decent supply, I should be able... Actually, I need to put storage in here that's specifically for fertilizer. So put that right there. That'll be fertilizer storage. And in fact, all of this... Actually, no, it's cultivable soil, isn't it? Because that makes carbon dioxide or something come out of your storage areas. And it'll slowly fill up this place. And I don't want that to happen. Okay, that's fine. That'll work out right there. Keep pooping out more food. We need more calories. More calories. Alright, so research is done. We can throw somebody else back onto research. Power regulation. So we've got a circuitry allows the following switch without affecting the preceding circuitry. I could put that in for... I would have to rebuild the power grid. See, that's the problem, is you unlock new things. So you have like a makeshift power grid, but then you unlock new things and you can like retrofit the entire thing. Or you can have the foresight to design it knowing you've got upgrades coming in the future, and I don't have that, like I'm bad at it. What's up, Potato Ben? How you doing, man? Oh, well, thank you, Godzilla. I appreciate it. T-Med, I'm good. I'm chilling. Having a pretty good day right now. Hanging out, trying to get shit back on track. Trying to get my mentality all nice and cleared out. Lately, I've been salty about a lot of shit. I've just been in a bad mood lately. About, like, everything. So we have no liquid output right there. You know how you have some of those periods where life just sucks? It's kind of where I'm at right now. And you gotta, like, fight through and you still gotta, like, do your job every day and shit like that. It's like, goddamn, adult life sucks. A coal generator. But, yeah, how much you want to bet that coal produces a shit ton of smoke that I have to dispose of somehow? I don't know how I feel about that. We'll go gas piping next, I think, for my research. They've got the batteries mostly recharged, but we do have light sources now, I think. So ceiling lamps would probably be a good call. I don't know how much power those are going to draw. Probably a shit ton. That or they're free. If they're free, that would make me really, really happy, but I bet they're not free. I bet you anything they're not free. Yeah, it looks like we got to plug them in. Weak. Wonder what their draw is. Their draw's got to be gnarly. Alright, so we're going to call this the mess hall in here. Maybe put in a massage table, just in case. Just in case. Sometimes you need a massage in the middle of a meal. Sometimes you do. And then we'll have them install some tiles up here. We'll finish that off. Perfecto. Not going to worry about running too much wiring for right now. But it's going to have a draw. And this is probably going to hurt us at some point. But, fuck it. Who cares? Yeah, it's not even the car. The car's been going for like 6 months. It's just like everything. Just like fucking everything. You know how it goes sometimes. There we go. So cultivable soil should go inside of here. And you guys should absolutely not put that in other places. So our base should be fairly well lit pretty soon. That'll be good. The base be all lit as fuck. That'd be good. Not licked as fuck. If the base was licked, I think that would be unsanitary. With the liquid pump, I'm a little bit worried what happens if I start running piping off this thing right now without like a place that it's all going. Shit ton of carbon dioxide down there. If I could have somebody install an algae thingy down here just to clear out that carbon dioxide, that would be really, really good. Just for now. We'll break that in a minute after it's done doing its job, but I want to get the carbon dioxide out of there before this all goes wrong. Looks like there's a whole bunch in here, too. Probably as a result of this thing just producing a shit ton of carbon dioxide, right? Does it produce carbon dioxide? I bet you it produces carbon dioxide. So let's maybe stop doing that for a minute until we can even this out as well. This will help out a little bit down here, but it's not going to help out a ton. Oh my god, Godzilla Funk. Thank you very, very much, man. That's quite kind of you. Here comes the explosion. We got to watch this thing happen here. Let me kill the menu for you. Here we go. Here we go. Explosions of bits. Explosions? Did they already go in? Oh, they must have already gone in. I must have missed it. God damn it! Alright, so they're all sleeping and doing their thing. Power's doing its thing. I wonder if I hit the switches or if they hit the switches. This is what interests me. This is what interests me. I'm going to try and do something here. Like, I want it to be... like that. Wonder if that'll work. I'm curious to see if this is going to function the way I want it to function. And then we're going to take... I got to play around with the new systems because last time we didn't really get a chance. I'm going to have this go like so. And then like down to there. And then we put a liquid vent right there. And make that super low priority because I don't want to get it done right now. Like, if you get it done right now, it's going to fuck everything up. But I want to see how much water I can drain out of there. This is probably going to fuck up. This is probably going to mess up. I'm giving you my word right now. I'm probably doing this wrong. I suppose I could make the cistern larger. So, like, let's say that I go with some of these tiles right here. And then I drag this out over to here. And then I'm going to need that right there. It might work. I just want to see what happens. I just want to see what happens. So we've got like a bathtub now. Hooray! The bathtub of valor. Is it possible for a bathtub to be valorous? I think bathtubs would like to think so. Like, if I was a bathtub, I wouldn't like to be limited by the fact that I was born a bathtub, you know? Like, that's not fair. Like, why am I limited by the thing that I'm allowed to be? Whereas other people, you know, are not. Or other bathtubs, you know, they just getting a free pass out here. Cool. They sit down at the mess table. I do need to get some sanitation stuff done. I need sanitation things, like, badly. Where's sanitation sciences? They're right there. Well, shit, yeah. Let's do sanitation sciences next. And as long as we have something queued up, we'll keep that moving. Man, you guys have already almost filled up that toilet. 9 visits remaining. We'll probably have to do it tomorrow, would be my guess, before we'll be able to move on to, like, new stuff. Well, you know what's weird is, like, everybody always bitches about taking baths, but what I like to do is you shower first and you get all scrub-a-dub-dubbed. You take care of it, then you take the bath after you take the shower. Because people are always like, oh, it's like sitting in man stew, though. Like, yeah, so you get clean first, and then you just chill in the bathtub with, like, a book afterwards. You sit there and you just, like, read after you have, like, a shitty day. Shit's relaxing as fuck, right? All that steam coming up and hitting you in the face. Like, open your pores up, making you feel all good. Feeling all nice. Feeling all right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Feeling good, but feeling all right. Where's this carbon dioxide coming from? Like, this algae terrarium is trying really, really hard right now, and is just, like, failing. It just can't do it. A gas-permeable tile. Used as a wall and a floor tile to build rooms. Okay, so that's basically just, like, it's a vent in a nutshell. I may need an algae terrarium down here. I don't know. To sort that out sooner rather than later, I think. As far as food goes, microbe musher, they're at 9,000. Probably going to need some planters pretty soon. I'll probably put them over here on this side so that we have the water right here easily accessible. Or I'll dig out this side so that it's over here and it's easy to get, maybe. Is there like a valve or something for the water where I can turn that off, though? Like, I need something in the middle of this so I can be like, Gurk! And turn it off when I no longer want to pull water from the source. Otherwise, that seems troublesome. So yeah, these are daisy-chained as fuck right now. I could connect the lighting. It's minus 10 watts. How am I looking on my grid? The grid is already, it says it's strained, but it's holding up fine. I think it's just... I'm not sure why it's saying it's strained, but it's saying it's strained. Probably because I don't have any active generation all the time. That's true. I could just remove this pipe right here. You're absolutely correct, chat. Nice job. You guys always coming up with the elegant solutions. 4 visits remaining. We're going to set that up to be cleaned really, really soon because I think they all just went. His name is Shit Fountain, so no wonder we're having to clean this toilet so frequently. Hey, what's up, Rorschach? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. There is a lot of carbon dioxide down here. That's just percolating. Just percolating its way out of there. The problem is that all of our machines produce a lot of smoke and a lot of boo shit. Insufficient oxygen generation. No kidding. No kid. Oh, somebody's got diarrhea. Off they go. To the bathroom. Look, the diarrhea was stuck to the back of her right there. Did you see that? She had like a big clump on her butt. She got clump butt. Clump butt! Apparently, when you've got diarrhea, getting water is more important than taking care of your pooping needs. Somebody cleaning this bitch right now? How come the little needle hasn't gone down? The needle's still sitting up there pretty high. Shouldn't it go down when I clean it? Oh, there it goes. Okay. It was just a display thing. Hey, what's going on, Belly Beast? How you doing? I'm glad you like it, man. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, if diarrhea could just, like, announce its presence a little bit sooner, I think that it would be a lot more tolerable. How come this pipe isn't getting built right here? Because you can't build on a... Yep, that's why. There. That's why... I had a feeling that's why. Oh, I need more algae producers in here too, I think. Alright, give me another one. I don't want people dying. Like, the problem is I can't have people suffocating like idiots. Bathtub in the yard would be cool. Although it'd be kind of cold. I don't know. Like, if you've got a bathtub in your yard, I feel like something magical should happen at your house at the bare minimum. Like a magical Mary Poppins type thing should happen at your house. And if it doesn't, then, like, maybe don't put a bathtub in the front. Like, the bathtub should only exist there so that you can have, like, Harry Potter shenanigans, and it can, like, come to life and be your mode of transport. Or, alternatively, Nightmare Before Christmas, if that's not edgy enough for you. Most of the carbon dioxide is going to end up down here. Yeah. Well, the research center can be idle. That's perfectly fine. It can do its thing. So sanitation sciences, almost done. We need one more green, and that'll give us a manual airlock. We'll get hand sanitizer, which will get rid of dirty hands. We'll have a lavatory officially by more hygienically handling waste, apparently. And I'll have to figure out what I want to do with that runoff. So basically, I think we're going to have to utilize some of these little pits down here as, like, dump zones for our waste, I think. It sounds like a plan to me. It sounds like the way to go. So I'm going to bring a ladder back down here. We're also going to tell this to harvest so that we have some extra seeds and shit. Unless I can't harvest it. That's fine, too. Whatever, you know. I didn't want to harvest anyways. It's like so many little jobs that need to get done. It's pretty bad in here right now. This definitely seems like kind of an unsafe area. It seems a little rough. Maybe now that we've got another algae, or now that we've got another permeable thing right there, maybe we add a permeable tile right there so that this oxygen can go down there. Although it doesn't matter because the carbon dioxide's heavier. I may just have to add another algae thing. An air deodorizer. Gets contaminated oxygen out of the air. I don't see contaminated oxygen. Let's add another terrarium or two. Just to really clean this on out. And that'll give us fertilizer for the future, too, so that once we start farming, we'll be in better shape. I need to put that back on. Yup. She's falling asleep in the toilet. It's okay. We've all been there. We've all been there. Yeah, I've got another person coming through. You're absolutely correct, chat. We've got Jack Nails. He's got diver's lungs. May have talent, opportunity, or another live oxygen consumption rate is much lower. That seems pretty good to me. I'll take Nails. And someday, if he's very, very lucky, he can cross over with Piccolo and make him stronger. So there's a shower. Let's see. Prevents disease by improving duplicant hygiene. Okay. Well, the way that I would want to do that then is I'd put permeable blocks underneath stuff. And then the water would just fall through the floor like into the other area. That's how I would do it anyways. I assume that that has an input and an output for contaminated water. So yeah. That makes sense. So if I put it right here. We run the water pipe in. And then we run the water pipe back out down to here. I think that would go okay. I suppose I could run the pipe behind the ladder and just get it there a little bit simpler. Since I already have the hole dug right here, that might be the simplest way to orchestrate the whole thing. Yeah. That'll have to work for right now. Get rid of all that. Yes, I am aware we have a food shortage. I am absolutely aware. And I'm working on it. We're making things happen. We're trying anyways. Oh, if the batteries would stop going out. Yeah, somebody's going to be running on that. Somebody's going to be losing some weight today. They have to be on that treadmill like all day. Got a medical cot right there. The other thing that I wanted to have was a sanitation thingy. So we've got that. Where is it? Decor, possibly? It's not decor. Stations. Not going to be power. Base. Looking for the hand sanitizer. Oh, that scrolls downwards. So there you go. A gas pump. Draws in gas and runs it through a connected gas pipe. So technically, I could get rid of some of this carbon dioxide down here, too. Hand sanitizer. Bleach stone has not yet been discovered. Oh, I need bleach stone? The hell is bleach stone? Good lord. I don't know how big the map is. Assume it's fairly large. Abyssalite. I don't know what abyssalite is either. Looks pretty badass, though. Looks pretty dope. And I still don't even have my pump hooked up. It's just one thing at a time right now. Bren Vargar, thank you for letting that roll over, man. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. I definitely probably should have come up with some way to deal with some of this shit, but nah. We're going to need the algae, so I'm going to go ahead and get that dug out of this wall right here while we have time. If any of this can be harvested, it would be my most ardent suggestion that we get it harvested now rather than later. They're going to run the ladder down to there. I would just build little reservoirs. That's actually what I'm thinking about doing is we're going to have like a contaminated water tank down here, like a septic tank basically. This will be a freshwater supply over here so that once I build the farm over on this side, they can get water from a closer area. I'll just take it to there because I don't feel like dealing with the sand. So that goes down to there. And my suggestion would be that we do it like this. I could probably utilize this little area just as easily, but I don't know. We're performing new projects right now. Playing around with new ideas and shit, so I'm trying to be careful about it. We're going to need a bit of a larger area to get this done properly. Something like that right there, I assume would hold it all. And then we just got to figure a way to seal it all off, and then we'll run... I'll probably just run the piping down the ladder, I guess, since I can do that. Probably be the easiest way to do it. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Bring that back up so that it gets done. As far as electrical goes, fuck it. We're going to do this the very, very inefficient way. Doesn't matter. How much electricity you figure that pump's gonna... It's gonna be a lot, right? It's gotta be a lot. That pump's gonna have to hit real, real hard. So I'm probably gonna have to put in another manual generator at some point, which might as well be right here. And then from there, did I do the real battery research yet, or do we still have shit battery research? Probably just put in 2 more of those. Just as a little bit of a backup. That way, we've got a little bit more storage because we do have a lot more electrical stuff going on. We got a little bit more electrical stuff going on than we did previously, so it's probably a good idea. We made a mess. You did? How did you make a mess? Does it need to be cleaned up? Or did it fall to the bottom of the ladder? Can never tell. My duplicates are always shitting and pissing all over everything. Yeah, the batteries, I assume it's just like RimWorld where they cause inefficiencies in your power line as an exchange for storing up electricity. I assumed anyways. Hey, what's up, Zanza? How you doing, man? Dobot's Dream. Good to see you. Welcome on back. Good to see you. Good to see everybody chilling. A little bit of construction going on right now. That is going to result in... Oh, we've got contaminated water over here. Well, that's not good. Somebody mop this, please. So that's where they had their accident. Good. Fantastic. Get that finished off so that it's not quite as smelly in here anymore. As soon as that's done, we'll start putting in the farm over here. Once we've got the farm going on, we'll probably need another duplicate or 2 in order to make that good. Yeah, a second toilet probably wouldn't hurt, but we're working our way towards like a septic system right now. That's what I'm building down here is a septic tank. And so if they can hold off a little while longer... if they can hold off just a little while longer, I'd be obliged to do a better toilet. I probably need this to be dug away. I don't need that to be dug away, so we can save some time right there. And then what we can do is we can just extend the tiles down. No, absolutely not. Good lord. Bob Ross said there was no accidents, but no mistakes anyways, but that definitely felt like one. Bob Ross, why you always lie to me like that? Bob Ross, why do you always lie to me with your feel-good advice? Why? Why? Oh my god. Bob Flanders, thank you very, very much. And Umbru Spatior, thank you very much as well. You are too kind. You are far, far too kind. Yeah, it's kind of like Factorio, I guess. This game is kind of barking up. It's a little bit of Craft the World, a little bit of Factorio, a little bit of RimWorld in there. It'll be cool, I think, once it expands a little bit further. But for right now, can they not reach that tile? Oh, interesting. Okay, I learned a new thing today. So deconstruct that right there. And then once that's constructed, yes, build the wires. Thank you. Put those back in right there. There's slightly toxic oxygen over here. Probably because this thing is farting out all kinds of gas or something. I don't know. We got toxic oxygen, kids. We got toxic oxygen. There. Now we can get it done. And they should be able to fill up the batteries a lot quicker now that we got 2 people on it. There we go. So the pump's going to do its thing. It is not pumping. Why is it not pumping? Status, not pumping. Would you like to be pumping? I would like for you to be pumping right now. Would you like to pump? Why is it not pumping? It looked like it was working for just a second. See, and this is why games like Factorio drive me crazy. It's got to be submerged in liquid. I think. It's not submerged right now. It was submerged when I built it, but it took me so long to get the infrastructure done that, unfortunately, I suppose I could put an deodorizer in there. Deodorizer might help over here too, though. I'll put a deodorizer over here because actually that's carbon dioxide. Is that contaminated oxygen? It's contaminated oxygen. Okay, so we'll build that right there very quickly to clear out the contaminated oxygen. It's possible the pipeline got broken somewhere too. Ah, there it is. There it is. The pipeline got broken. I forgot that I built the pipes before, but I needed to make room for the electrical pipes. I'm sorry, the electrical wire. And so that's what got messed up. There we go. Now we're doing it. Now it's oh, there's water. There we go. Now we're doing it. Well done. Cool. And so now what we want to do is I'm going to work on food here with planter boxes. I'm not going to put in like a ton of them because I don't actually know how many I need. But we're going to put in something. Toxic oxygen! Maybe. It's not as good as Witchpire, though. It's not as good as Witchpire. Have they finished off the septic tank down here? They have not. That's okay. So what I'd like to see is a ladder down to here. And that is for reasons. Actually, running it down the ladder is still the easiest way to do it. Just run it down the ladder. I think it'll just work better if I do it that way. Pump's doing its thing. Electricity appears to be holding out. Food is going to be good for a couple of days if I can get that knocked out. They've got all these done. We've got mealwood seeds, so plants. There we go. We should have plenty of fertilizer because we've got loads and loads and loads of algae farm thingamadoobies. Is any of that farmable in there? 2 of those are. And what kind of plant is that? A buried muck root. I'll worry about it a little bit later. I'm not going to stare at it for right now and just be like, why can't I have this? Hey, what's up, Paratrooper? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Deathstroke. Trees for the diarrhea god. Nice. I'm pretty happy about this right now. We've got like a project that actually worked. I assume that these are going to help out with carbon dioxide as well, like the growing plants or whatever. One would assume, though, right? I suppose I could be wrong. Oh, good. It cleaned all that out over here. Contaminated oxygen appears to be all right, I think, for now. I don't know. Filter looks like it's working. Shit if I know. Yeah, the plants will need light while you're on the subject. They will absolutely need light. So I'll probably start... right there, maybe. Haven't put the lighting in right here because they don't have anything on this side that requires light in order to function properly. Bob Flanders, thank you very, very much, man. That's too kind. It's very, very kind of you to decide to support me. I am supported entirely by my audience here at the Nerd Castle, and you guys take very, very good care of me, as you can see from the bit donations and everything else going on at the moment. We've got some lamps going in. That should be cool. Power usage is starting to be a bit of a bummer. But it can't be helped for right now. That's got 5 visits remaining. We're almost at the end of the cycle. Could go either way. Could go either way. So that's growing at 11%. It's doing its thing. It's weird how light sources in this game don't need to be like UV lighting or anything. They're just like normal light makes it function, I guess. And the pump has finally fallen below the water level. So I will set that up for deconstruction as soon as possible. We have 23,000 calories set up, so I'm going to turn that machine off for right now. That'll save us some electricity in the long run, too. Hey, what's up, Social? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Bagoldo! Thank you very, very much for subscribing through Twitch Prime, man. Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime. What won't they think of next, man? They are just the best. So it looks like the planter boxes are doing okay. I may have to put some kind of cooling thing in here. Oh, we got another Duplo guy, too. We should probably go with he can't build. He's a loud sleeper. Definitely don't want a loud sleeper. That person is terrible at everything, though. So I guess we'll take Pierre. I guess we'll take Pierre. Somebody asked if I could name him after subs, and so sure, why not? First person I see... I don't know 100 or Hatred Hearts. I don't think they'll go in very deep, though. They seem to avoid it. That's why they haven't built on the opposite side of the bathtub, I think, is that they refuse to go in there. Well, Zanza was the first one to say something, so Zanza is our mashed potatoes / scrambled egg-headed character over here. The lights are very, very bright. I hope they dim that effect a little bit, too. They're a little bit overly bright. Looks like stuff is growing, though, so that's pretty awesome. Oh, yeah, he's cleaning the toilet out right now. He's very, very upset about it. I wouldn't want toilet duty either. That's a bullshit duty. That shit's upsetting. All right, so we've got that right there. Now what I want to do is we need to put in a new pump. It'd be cool if they added a way for you to just, like, move the pump real quick. I would like that a lot. And then if that can't get built from where it's at, what we can do is we can drop a ladder right there to make it so that it can get to where it needs to be at. But yeah, it'd be cool if they could just allow you to move the pump real fast. Like you click and you give some resources. And by doing that... Oh, shit. Dude, did you just piss in our water supply, you stupid little fucker? Oh, you dumb shit motherfucker. He pissed in our goddamn water supply. Oh, you sack of shit. Oh, you fucking little bastard. Oh. Who does that? Who fucking does that? He pissed in our water supply. Oh. And now I can't pump the water either. Wow. Yeah, I do wish you could execute characters for shit like that, because that's just, like, unforgivable. It's just like, how the fuck... How... You couldn't go pee on any of the machinery? You gotta go to the water supply and pee in that? Bro! Ugh. I knew I should have put a lip right there. Alright, well, let's keep working on our... Let's keep working on our septic tank over here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in this situation. Nope, deconstruct those. I don't want those anymore. I don't mean to make you work on dumb, pointless shit, but sometimes I mean to make you work on dumb, pointless shit. Good lord. Sabot Kane, thank you for subscribing, man. I am in a spot right now. I'm in a spot right now. Alright, well, build that back over to there. And I don't think I have a filter or anything like that. Darth Manduck! Awesome, man. Half a year. Very, very cool. Very, very awesome. I don't think I have a whole lot of solutions at the moment. However, do I have a water scrubber in my research anywhere? Does that exist? Liquid valve, gas valve. No, probably don't want to deal with that. Percolation. Slime into algae. An electrolyzer produces a steady supply of oxygen using piped-in water. What it doesn't tell you is that also produces a shit ton of hydrogen. Water purifier. Uses sand to purify contaminated water. So, yeah, we're going to need that. Let's go ahead and set that on up, and we'll get some people on the research. And what we'll do is we'll add the percolator to the chain right here. So as the water comes out, it goes to the percolator. It gets purified. And then we'd be okay. Technically, I probably could block off the bad water by dropping a wall right there. I think that would also be an option and is probably a good observation, chat. It's probably doable. There's 9 visits remaining, so we'll work on that pretty soon. That stuff's at 34%, which is very, very nice. Septic tank looks like it's getting closer to done. So now all I need is for somebody to seal this off. Alright, so we seal that off. Have that run right there. We do need to clear out the carbon dioxide from down here at some point. But as of right now, I don't know if it's the option that we want to work on. Hey, what's up, Tia Matt? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome on in. So, yeah, she'll get the ladder built right there. We will do our best to get the pump rocking down at the bottom of this thing so that it's not a waste of our time. Hopefully they can reach that from this ladder right here. If they can, I think we're in decent shape. The other thing, I'll run the pipe down the ladder so that it's all good to go. So bummed out about that. So bummed. Who pees in the water supply? Who pees in the water supply? It's like, who watches the watchman? Who pees in the water supply? This son of a bitch, apparently. This son of a bitch. Oh, gotcha. It's all good. This rat prick bastard. Oh, good. They can build from there. Well, that's nice. Well, there you go. We'll be back at it, although we do have contaminated water down there. I'll keep an eye on it. If this ends up backfiring and doing something janky, then I guess I'll just have to live with it. I guess I'll just have to live with it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add another bathroom over to this side. So let's deconstruct this. Nope, that's not what... Oh, it's offset slightly. Okay, that is what I want. Never mind. And then... it's just going to be like a little outhouse facility over here. And what should happen is we'll take the water. Water will run from here over down into the toilet. We'll have an out pipe that goes this way, and it pumps into the septic tank. And if we can fit 2 bathrooms in here, we'll put 2 bathrooms in there. Broken Troll, thank you very much for those bits, man. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I don't really know how to deal with the fact that that just happened. Wow, that pump is working overtime right now. That pump is goddamn well getting it. Good lord. Okay, so we're going to need that percolator sooner rather than later. I thought I had more time to play around with. The sooner you guys get that percolator, the happier I will be. Get me a little bit more food, please. Get somebody working on it just so it's moving forwards. And I think it's a valid option. I think this will be pretty good. I'm going to need to mine all this out, aren't I? Should work out. Hey, what's up, Wolf Cub? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm not sure what he identifies as, but he's about to identify as dead if he doesn't knock that shit off. I can't be having that. That shit is infuriating. Ugh. Gonna have to have somebody clean the toilet again, too. Which means... oh, we got the percolation technology done. Fantastic. So... percolator. Percolator. Oh, never mind. It's my water purifier that I need. So either way, I'm going to have to kill off a pipe here. I'm going to put it right there. And then what we need to do is, for water piping, I need to deconstruct that. And then we'll have the water pipe run up and through around there. Oh, shit. Shadowrun Season 2, Episode 1 After Show just popped up in my box. It's ready to go. And so we'll get that banged out real fast. That'll purify anything that comes through here that ends up being problematic. And it should be okay. We are going to go through this water supply pretty quickly, though. Just a fair warning. We have a new tile in right there. Power should be good on that, I assume. Power is not going to be good on that. I assumed wrong. And then we're going to have extra, like, ancillary shit sitting around, too. God damn it. Well, there you go. More power generation done. I don't need the pipes between the input and the output. Okay, that's cool. I was just making sure. I wasn't totally positive if that's how it functions or not. Ah, fuck off. Doop 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 boom boop doop boop doop 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 boom boop doop boom boop 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 doo 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 boop doop 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 boop 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 doop doop boop doo 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 doop 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 boop 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 doop 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 doop. Yep, they're peeing everywhere. At least they didn't pee in the water supply this time. Alright, Deathstroke, I'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming to the stream. I hope I lynch him too. I hope I destroy him. But we don't know who did it, so unfortunately, there's nobody to blame for right now. There's nobody to blame. Another duplicate in like 30 seconds. Are all of these beds taken? Oh, really? We're going to need a new dormitory space. I'm gonna have to knock out a wall over here and do my thing. Okay. Well, deconstruct this wall right here. And then once that's deconstructed, we will move that back to like right there, and we'll add a few more cots. Maybe these ones will be of higher quality too. Oh, goody. We're dealing with sand. That's always fun. Perfect. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to do the same thing, man. Piss. See, we have video surveillance now. So we have a water purifier now, and it appears to be doing what it's supposed to do. I see a pipe drawing, so works for me. As soon as they get this bathroom done, we'll be in much better shape. I think chat was right, though. I should have prioritized toilets a little bit sooner. Probably would have worked out better for us. We've got filtration mediums now, though, from all this sand, which helps out because I think every now and again they're going to have to reload this with sand. Like every little bit. Contaminated oxygen is getting sucked up by the deodorizer. So far, everything's going pretty well. So far, things are looking good. Harvest remaining on that mealwood. Can we harvest now? I cannot harvest now. All right. Well, let's do some plumbing. We've got to do a lavatory, I guess is what I was leaning towards. And then we're going to have to do some fun jujitsu here in order to get these pipes working the way that I want them to work. Actually, no, it'll be fine. I just got to logic my way through it here. We take that over to there. I don't want it on the ground floor because I want the ground floor reserved for output pipes. Sorry, I can't talk and think at the same time. I do dumb shit when I talk and try to work at the same time. Ah, fuck. I'm going to have to do an output pipe in there. I forgot about it. Shit. I needed a liquid vent. Well, maybe they'll be able to build that through the wall. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. And I'll cancel that. And we've got our septic tank made. Villainous, there's been a lot of people, I talked about this a little bit earlier on in the stream. There's been a lot of people talking about this like it's the game of 2017 or whatever. I think that's a really, really premature assessment. I think the game is, it has solid bones right now, but you're going to do everything this game has to offer in like 3 hours. Like, there's not a lot of content right now. And so the people already saying it's the best game of the year, I think are being a little bit hyperbolic. I just don't see it. That being said, however, it is a pretty cool game. So what does the shower do with its runoff? Does the shower have runoff? The shower does have runoff. So what I would do then is I would try to jimmy rig this whole system. Actually, I just turn this into like the sanitation area basically so that we can have all the output going from one pipe. This would be our brackish or like our dishwater basically. And also, I mean, it's full of carbon dioxide, so chances are bad things are going to happen when that fills up. But because I want to make a septic tank. I mean, I guess I could put a water purifier in here. I guess I didn't really think about it, but at the same time, I like my septic tank idea. I'm going to do the septic tank idea. Yeah, TV guy, I should be. That's not going to be reachable, is it? Okay, well then what we'll do is we'll deconstruct one wall right here so that they can actually get to it. Yeah, we'll repurpose the water when it comes around and we need to repurpose the water, I guess. It'll be alright. That's still unreachable, huh? Alright, whatever. Do your thing. There is a lot of carbon dioxide in there, though, so don't go in there for too... Ooh, mealwood. I didn't know that one was done. It's got little buggy things crawling all over it. We've got 16,000 calories prepared. I would really like for you guys to get that toilet done, by the way. Like, every time we do anything, there's a risk that they'll pee inside one of my water supplies like they did over here. And that shit sucks. Insufficient oxygen generation. What happened? Oh, I'm out of algae. I'm out of algae, so that would explain it. That would explain it. Okay, luckily I have a big supply of algae over here, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, go get them. All the algae we can pack on. If there's algae up here, go get it. We are going to run out of algae pretty soon, though. So I'll probably want to come up with a solution for... If I can get an oxygenator or whatever. Hey, Staff Hat, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Oh, a new duplicant. With our duplicant, let's see here. A mouth breather. Sucks up way more than their fair share of oxygen. But she's so good, though. She's got, like, lots of stats and stuff. Can't operate the dig tool for the life of them. What does strength do? Carrying capacity and combat effectiveness. Sure, let's have somebody be a fighter. Instead of Chuan Li, he will be Muse. And there he is. He's been popped out. I am going to need to do some bed building over here, but aside from that, we should be alright. Hopefully things don't get too rowdy. I mean, our base is up and moving, though. I feel like we've got something better going on than we did last time we played, so I'm happy with it. And then once this is full up with nastiness, what we'll do is we'll just reverse the pipe. We'll break this. We'll put a pump in here. We'll put a purifier in here, and we'll basically just run things back and forth. Like, I'll use this as the septic area next. Probably won't need to if I put in the other thing. It'd probably just more efficient to do what the other dude said in chat, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Lavatory, empty pipe. What does empty pipe mean? There is no liquid in the pipe. Probably understandable. In fact, that's barely drawing anymore. What happened? Liquid pipe, so our output... What has happened here? Something has happened. The water's not flowing. Is it just overdrawn, basically? Chances are that's probably what it is. It's getting stuck in the purifier. Does the purifier hold it in escrow? Is that what it does? There's also no power. Huh. One thing at a time, I guess. Blueberry Gaming. Yeah, I'm glad you can make it. I will see you later, man. I'll see you later. Go ahead and cancel that out for a little bit. Just to make sure. Because we do need a little bit more electricity. You're absolutely correct. Power has been run to there. Why is the output getting stalled in the purifier? Oh, it only takes contaminated water as pure. Oh. Interesting. See, I thought you could run good water through it too, and then it would only purify whenever contaminated came through. That makes it a lot less useful. So yeah. I've got plenty of sand. I've been building a lot, so I should have sand around somewhere. Let's see. Details. Yeah, I've got loads of sand. I've got shit tons of sand, so I don't think it's a sand issue. Puppies, chill with the caps, please. Yeah, green is input, white is output. So I'm just trying to figure out... what is happening here. It was working. I'll just have to bulldoze it, I'll be honest, if it keeps stalling shit up. Interesting. So it only takes... That sucks. That really, really sucks. They should probably redesign it the way that I said, where water goes through it. And if it's pure water, it doesn't use up the sand. But when it hits contaminated water, it still goes through the same sand and purifies it on out. Because realistically, that's how it works in your house, right? Water comes out the pipe either way. It's just got filtration from, like, all the systems coming in. But anyways, you can get, like, with a Brita filter, the water goes through whether it's contaminated or not, right? Okay. Well, that sucks because I did that as a precaution for the contaminated water that's inside of there once he eventually gets to it. So I guess we'll just have to take our chances. We will just have to take our chances. Nah, you don't have to connect the pipes. I think people are correct when they say that, I think people are right when they're saying that it's the... It only takes contaminated water. That seems to me to be... a logical thing. There we go. We're drawing water again. So these have water in the pipes yet? Lavatory's ready. Good. So we can deconstruct this shitty one over here. This literally shitty one. I like the ceiling lights, though. They stay out of the way. I like them on the top. Because then, like, they're not all up inside my business and stuff. Like, when you got the standing lights, you gotta, like, step around them. And you're like, standing light, why are you standing up all the time? I understand you stand for things, but I need you to go away for right now. And so when they drop a dookie down here, I want to see it come out of the poo pipe. Here comes the dookie. Oh, please don't go in there. Don't do that. That's a terrible, terrible plan. You really don't want to be in there. Oh, there it is. It's the pee. Yay. Nothing but a big old tank that's full of pee. Produced by you and me. We're pooping every day. We're pooping every way. Pooping and making septic tanks. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Hey, what's up, Zadalone? How's it going, man? Caves of Cud, maybe. I don't know. Wasn't like a big crowd pleaser, and unfortunately, that's kind of how YouTube functions. It's one of the reasons why I'm leaning more towards Twitch, because with Twitch, I can do whatever I want. Whereas with YouTube, it's like, gotta play what's popular, otherwise I can't fucking pay my rent. I'm just tired of, like, the YouTube as a game, basically. Like, if YouTube was just, like, post shit and it works out, then I'd probably be a lot happier. But that's not the way that it works. So with Lice Loaf, it takes 5, so for each of those, we get 3. Yeah, make Lice Loaf for as long as we got Lice Loaf. I mean, do your thing. Atmospheric pressure is too low. Okay. Learning new things today. If I time this right, I can probably keep the contaminated water from going in the pump, maybe. Hey, Azarox, thank you for that subscription, man. I appreciate it. I mean, they don't actually poop. They make contaminated water. I wish that they pooped. It would make me happier if they pooped. I should probably work on some research or something now. No, let's get better batteries. Sounds good to me. And then I also need to build some more beds. Yes. Make some granite beds, I guess. Even though that sounds horribly uncomfortable. It doesn't sound pleasant. As far as algae goes, we need to find an algae supply before too long. That's slime. I can convert slime into algae, I think, if I mine it. So these guys are able to go down here and do that. I was actually only really composting in here so that it would handle the toilet stink and everything else like that. It looks like the meal lice actually get produced faster, too. Looks like the meal lice cook way quicker. Good. Insufficient oxygen generation, I'm sure. Oxygen's about to be a major issue if I can't get on top of it. Especially since, I've got the electrolyzer, But with the electrolyzer, I need to figure out a way to deal with hydrogen that's left over. I mean, realistically, if I put the electrolyzer right here, the electrolyzer is chilling. It produces hydrogen. I put a vent right here. The hydrogen just rises. And I make an area with the ladder like this little chamber right here that just collects the hydrogen. That might work. For a little while anyway. It's not going to work forever. It's a temporary solution. But it seems like everything in this game kind of is. Hey, Deathstroke. What's up, man? Big Bunny, I'll see you later. Oh, there's bleach stone under my ladder? What does bleach stone look like? Well, it's iron ore, phosphorite, coal, algae. We are going to need algae before too long. Contaminated oxygen. Definitely going to need algae before this goes any further, although I'll get some from right there once that's all out. Yeah, that's not a bad plan, actually. That sounds pretty good. Put it in a sealed room with an airlock on it that'll have the... Do I have that yet? I don't have that yet, so we would have to wait on that. The hydrogen generator. How far down the research is that? It's probably super far, right? Combustion, coal gen... Oh, no, it's the next thing. Alright, well, we're going to have to do the electrolyzer. We're not going to have a choice. Like, the electrolyzer needs to get done now because our oxygen is already depleting. I can deconstruct you. On the plus side, the electrolyzer should be more efficient. It should produce more air for us, hopefully. Electrolyzer, I don't know when they're going to get that done. It should get done sooner rather than later, but you can never tell with these little guys. I don't really set up any of my priorities or anything like that either. What I would do is I put gas permeable tiles right there. Gas permeable tiles right there. We'll do that. And then worst case is we put the hydrogen generator up here. Because the hydrogen should rise and go through these vents all the way up. I mean, I could make it even more efficient by putting in a gas pump that actually pumps it up through there. But it should do it all by its lonesome using fluid dynamics. Like, it should be achievable without having to dick around too much, I think. Well, the essentials aren't going to do anything anyways because I don't have any algae. So tearing them down right now is kind of like one of those things that it's going to happen either way. I could maybe snipe some algae from a little bit right there. There's a bunch of it right there, but that'll release a hydrogen cloud, which I don't really need right now. I'm not trying to have like a Hindenburg situation on my hands. What is that? Sand? Okay, apparently sand fell on its own over there. Apparently it fell on... Yay, what's up, Reapers? Welcome on back, man. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we've got another dude coming in. Okay. So I've got lots of stuff to organize right now. Lots and lots of things to handle. You know what? These plants aren't doing shit for me anyways, so... Sorry, bitches. Y'all gotta go. If I can dig that out for right now to get a little bit more algae to keep me going for just like another 10, 15 minutes... That's what I would prefer to do. New duplicant. We've got mozzarella. Or Shannon. Our long way. He can't build stuff and he's afraid of cooking, but he can do everything else. Instead of long way, he shall be Reapers. Well, there it is. Hooray! Another sub joins the colony to die horribly when we run out of oxygen in like 4 seconds. Plumbing, as far as that goes... Might as well run it. We also need power to be going over to there, so let's have that taken care of as well. Oh, look, I already ran the line a little bit over here. Well, that's good. Lots and lots of construction happening. We have more than enough people to build the stuff that we need to build. And so there it is. We should be producing oxygen now, unless they did everything except for the last plug. Ah, fuck. It went to the wrong spot. Damn it! Hey, what's up, Kuma? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so we'll take this. And we're going to work that to right there. And I'm totally okay with getting rid of all that, too. The electrolyzer should be producing some oxygen for us now. My other suggestion there would be to add a little bit more ventilation to the place so that air can move around, and maybe I need less generators because, you know, it can fall down to where it needs to fall down to, and the stuff that's lighter will all percolate up this way, and then we'll filter it out. Chris STI, I'm doing pretty well, man. Better than yesterday anyways. Super salty yesterday. In decent shape today. In decent shape today. Tori's ready. We're out of water, though. Out of the water. Which means what I would suggest is that we go up like so. Then we take this. Good. Because that gets us algae as well. That solves 2 problems. And I like solving multiple problems. So I'll make a little chamber right there. Have them bang that out. And then we'll put the new one in over here. Because we are officially out of water, which is funsies. And this is probably how my own shitty Rome crumbles. Vitas, somebody'll have the link for you down below. We do still have some stored up water right here, but and in the meantime, you guys should absolutely... Oh, we have big batteries now. Good. Then we have a wire bridge, so that's pretty cool. Manual generators. Okay. I'll probably replace some of these batteries with... I'll probably replace them with some of the bigger ones, and then I'll try to put some of the lights on a switch, but I don't know how well that's going to work out. There's our hydrogen that I was talking about right there, so it's already accumulating. Got oxygen for just a little while longer. What I'll need to do is let's run the piping now rather than later. So we're going to need an outflow pipe from there. This should last a while, provided nobody pisses in it or fucks it up like the last one. One of my guys just died? Where did he die? Scream, I'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming. Yeah, the drought is officially over in California. It is gnarly. Like, everything is flooded. Everything's underwater. Yeah, we're kind of filling this area up with hydrogen right now. I don't know if y'all noticed, but there's a lot of hydrogen up here. Probably should do some sanitation and some showering, too. If I put a shower in over here, we can do the outflow pipe to there as well. This is mostly for crops as far as I know, so at least we've got something stored up. About 1,000 kilograms of water over there. Okay, so the pipe is built. So what I need... What I'd like to see, anyways, is I can't dig that out just yet. But what I can do is I can run a pipe. Realistically, I need those blocks to be gone. Put in ladders right there. We'll dig out that sand. And then we will put our water pump like right here once it's done so that we get long-term usage out of it. It was a learning process, but we got it. They should be able to get rid of the sand that's down in there. And then from there, they drop that right there. And then we should be in a little bit better shape, even though I haven't run any power up here either. Let's run power up this bitch. They build wiring pretty fast, so I'm not usually that worried about it. Well, there you go. Oh, they're at the bottom of the water. They'll actually go in the water. I didn't know they would do that. Now, there should be no reason for anybody to come up here ever again. What I want to do is I need to capture all of this now. All this hydrogen, I need to capture it so that it becomes useful to me. And so I'm thinking we just do like a thing like this, and then we take a manual airlock and stick that right there. And we should be fucking golden with all that hydrogen. Like, we should be really, really good. Hey, what's up, STI? How you doing, man? All the way in Zurich. A little bit concerned about our bathtub over here, but I think it'll be right. As far as plumbing and sanitation go, yeah, man, let's put in a shower. Let's do this thing. Probably inefficient. I probably should have ran the wire down that way, but I can live with it. Cool. We have a shower now. And so even though everybody's been dirty for like 20 days, nobody here has taken a bath in 20 days. It's pretty gnarly, right? There. And so now there should never be any reasonable reason to go inside that room from here on out. I mean, some of the hydrogen is escaping, which is not good. It's kind of percolated in this area. It's inefficient. I mean, there's a number of ways I could have done this better. So if I'd set up the infrastructure first, I could have had the gas vent ready to go, so there would have been a pump that would have taken it and made sure it only ended up in the place where it was supposed to go, realistically. And that would have been really, really good. But for right now, as you can see, it's bleeding into my base. And this is the problem that I had with the it's the problem I had with the electrolyzer last time too, is that the gas doesn't necessarily go straight up from the machine. Like, it just kind of goes in all directions, and it can be a bit of a problem. I mean, over time, it should all, like, make it up and over to here. Over time. It's contaminated oxygen over here, so we're going to have to deal with that, and that's in our sanitation menu. A biodistiller, slime into algae. Oh, I don't need that right now. I need... thank you, Snicker Snaps. That's very, very kind of you. Yeah, there's contaminated air leaking into our base, so I'm going to have to... That's what I was looking for right now, actually. I was looking for the air purifier. There it is. I was looking for the air purifier because I figured we were going to need one. So that should be doing its thing now. It'll sit over here and it'll start clearing out some of that green shit that's in their sleeping area, so that'll be a little bit easier to deal with. That room right there, lots and lots of carbon dioxide, but I'm pretty happy with our sewage system right now. I think it turned out pretty well. The downside is that now I need to learn the gas system. So I know with my next base what I'm going to do with the water and what I'm going to do with the gas now. And I'm sure something will come up when I do it with the gas the next time that I'll have to learn, like, the next mechanic. But that's the fun thing about games like this and, you know, Factorio and games like From the Depths and things like that, is that as you learn one system, you got to learn the next system because new problems arise. I'm going to stop it right here. I'm going to go record some YouTube videos for you guys. Thank you for stopping on in. This was a really, really fun stream. This is basically going to be... This is basically going to kind of be the way that things function a lot from here on in. Basically what's going to happen... Snicker Snaps, thank you very much. I'm going to stream for a couple hours a day. I'm going to go do my YouTube stuff because my internet gets throttled now in my new neighborhood. And so that means that I can't stream at night like I used to. So I have to do the streams like this now. I will also be streaming more. These should be going up on YouTube, all that fun stuff. I will see you all later, though. Thank you for stopping on in, and thank you for supporting me. If you haven't the time, hit that follow button. Hit that follow button. That's how you get those notifications so that you know whenever I'm going back online. This might be our last stream where we do Oxygen Not Included until they patch it up a little bit and add a few more mechanics. I don't know. We'll see what goes on with all of that. Next time we might finish Resident Evil, or we might do some RimWorld, or we might do, I don't know, something else. I'm not really sure. But either way, thanks for supporting me, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody.